Press start.
For an invite and a promo card.
Yeah, promo card.
I wonder which one he will choose.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I mean, think he had what? He had 3 Boos out. He had 3 Gokus out. And he had 3 Bulmas out. Right? Yeah, and so that's 9 cards that isn't in his deck normally. That's a big deal. That's like
9 cards, and they all replace themselves too. So
right. That's what I'm saying. But they add to replacing themselves with cards that like are. That's true. So I guess it's more like double that then, right? So it's almost like 20 cards out of his deck, right? Danny and Dusty, can't wait for the next. Thank you so much, Slurm. I appreciate it, man. Really means a lot. You know, again, thank you so much, Danny, for having me here, and I'm glad you guys liked it and are waiting for the next one. That really means a lot, man. I'm so excited.
Yes, Lum. Thanks for participating in the tournament too and stopping by and chatting with us. This has been for the most part, it's been a pretty successful day, I believe.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, had a really good time. But yeah, let's see how this game goes.
Yeah, so we get Boo out, drawing a card. Pretty good for the start for the Gindu player. Red, can someone post the link to the DBS? Yeah, I think Danny would take care of that. He has the link for that. I'm not sure if it's up yet though.
Oh, the info for this tournament won't be up, but DBS headquarters does have a lot of good content on its own. Just like they have the ARG top 8 finals deck list, and they have a bunch of other articles. They will have a deck list for these top 4 up as well, but yeah, I'll have to send that to him after this though.
Alright, so we're trying to figure out what he wants to go first. The Boo as energy. Seems...
That's interesting.
Yeah, I can't imagine what's in his hand to make that Boo.
Yeah.
Because to me, that Boo is like almost assuredly the card you want to play.
Oh yeah, Matt, I was trying to send them to you earlier. It just kept it wasn't letting me copy and paste, and then I couldn't figure it out, and then yeah, I'll send them to you after this though. Did he combo that?
Yeah, he's the combo to kill the opponent's Boo, and that way he gets in. He's at 20.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't see the Boo. I forgot about that.
I'm sorry, 15. He's at 15. I'm sorry, not 20.
Ooh, that helps a bit. Thanks for moving your Vegeta a little bit over there, so I can go like this.
Yeah, so he takes the damage. Goes to 6 life. I think one way Ginyu can attack this deck, maybe, and make it a little bit harder for Vegeta to kind of kill him, is to not take a life every turn. And he's gonna lose those cards, you know, to critical, and that stinks. But he's also going to delay the Vegeta's attack a couple more turns.
Yeah,
which definitely I think matters.
Yeah, I think they're just talking about how so in Octagon, sometimes if you don't reset the game, your energy is played like if you were playing your turn like 7-8 energy, so it kind of goes off the board. So they're just trying to fix it. Well, you can't fix it, but that's why he's moved his Vegeta leader a little bit over. So you might see it moving around like that. Yeah, see his Cold Bolus is played all the way to the right there. That would be kind of frustrating.
Alright, so we know he has a counter in hand now. But he's going to apparently tap out for a Boo. Oh, and play a blocker out. Nice. That's awesome.
Sometimes I hate playing Galdos if there's like, it'd be nice if there was something out there for him to Galdo.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think he needed to play that, because your Boo, if you want a blocker, your Boo will probably be your blocker anyways. But I think if Vegeta attacks you, actually, I don't know if you take this.
Yeah, I don't think he can afford to take these now the way he's playing, but I think, you know, having the Boo and stuff is going to be really nice for him. Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry, the Galdo is going to be really nice.
Oh, yeah,
blocker.
He he did side in some red cards, and he's playing.
Yeah, I figured whenever he said his hand was awkward and he played a boo out turn 1, that's probably because he had a bunch of red cards in hand.
Oh no! Yeah.
I didn't want to jump the gun there.
That makes sense. Okay.
Schemings? Oh, manipulating God Champa. So let's look at the top 7 and choose another Champa. So I think here he's probably looking for the dual strike card.
Did he whiff on that?
I think he whiffed, yeah.
Oh wow.
It's just funny to watch him keep moving there. Alright, so here's just gonna block it. That's the correct play here.
Maybe that's why he threw his block route, because I guess he's at 5. Because if he didn't do his blocker there, Vegeta probably would have done what he's been doing this whole time and doing that further destruction on their 5 to bring them to the 3. So I guess that makes sense why he played that blocker there.
I mean, that's true. I mean, he's at 5, and so I don't think he wants to go to 3 life. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, but honestly, I don't think I would have blocked there. Maybe I would have. I don't know. It's just like I feel like Vegeta. You might want to say the blocks till when Vegeta flips.
Yeah. Maybe. Although those attacks when he flips aren't critical, because if he did further destruction there, that'd be a double strike crit that he wouldn't be able to stop, and yeah, he would have less cards in hand, and yeah, he'd be in a tougher spot. It looks like the Ginyu's actually in a decent spot right now.
Yeah, he's definitely in a much higher spot than he was before. I don't know if this deck needs a sideboard into red. I think that might be something Vegeta's doing incorrectly.
Yeah. Oh, and seeing having these Goldos to help deal with these 1-drops early on it's going to be nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, his energy spread's much better this time too.
Yeah, and because now even if Vegeta crits himself, he can't actually hurt this Ginyu unless he wants to start throwing more combo cards at him to get those attacks through, which will probably easily be stopped anyways. So that's actually yeah, I think this Vegeta's actually kind of in a bad spot. Yeah,
I think sideboarding the red's maybe a mistake for him.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what it's supposed to be doing, but we'll see. I mean, we don't know what his plan is, right? We've seen 2 cards, so maybe he has like a way to go later in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But now, I mean, again, he did kind of what we talked about. He put in Krillins, he put in Goldo. I mean, like, he has 2 blockers up right now, and it's very difficult for the Vegeta player to deal with that.
Yeah. This is looking a lot better for the Ginyu player.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it goes.
Make sure to see. I'm guessing there's probably going to be another red energy here unless he drew something else. Yeah.
Oh, so his energy's coming that way, where his energy's going this way. Oops. So crits. It's a 10k. I wonder if he'll throw. Oh, he blocked that. See, now, I don't know if I would block this, because he wasn't strong enough to hurt him anyways, and if he did want it to go through, he would have to start, he would dump at least 1 or 2 cards, which then you could easily just, you know, throw your Boo out there, or... Huh?
Yeah, so that's a good play by him. He's using the blocker,
okay.
combos after blocker to kill the other blocker, so he gets both out. But again, he's just taking cards. I mean, the Guinea player's just taking cards out of his hand, so...
Yeah.
You know, again, the Vegeta player is down to 5 cards in hand, which is drastically different than what he was like.
Playing against an opponent, like, when you can play a Vegeta and have the hand advantage on him at this point in the game, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Now, expect to see the Ginyu player to start pressuring Vegeta now that he's at 5 life. He's essentially
I think he whiffed again on that. He whiffed on both of his Champas. I wonder how many plays that. I wonder if it's worth. He has 2 of those. I'm sure he has 4 of those. 4 of the scheming Champas and maybe 4 for the destruction. And he whiffed on 2 of them. That's crazy.
Yeah, I really think we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm not liking this red sideboard, and I think keeping it mono blue makes the deck flow much better.
Yeah, especially when he goes for his. Well, I guess he didn't really get it off the last turn, but when he crits his life near the end, he's definitely not going to be able to get that off this game.
Yeah,
the
absolutely.
The 7 energy crit.
there's no way this is after this game.
Oh, see, that was a decent. That's a decent sideboard card if he was going to be playing all the stuff he was.
Yeah, it's something we talked about during
then
the
again,
sideboard.
getting the 6 energy. Oh, did he have a 3rd Goldo? Was that? Oh, that's These Goldos are coming in big right now.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic. They're
actually, that's another thing too. He should. I wonder if he was side, because I wonder if he mains or sides. Because the way I play it, I have King Vegeta in my main, and I would side into the full power energy if I was dealing with a deck that had a lot of 1-drops.
Oh sure, yeah.
And so I wonder if that's a side deck card that he has. Because I think that'd be really good against a guy who keeps throwing down 1-drops on you like this. Being able to deal with them like that.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff happening right now it's pretty bad for the Vegeta. I mean, he can't get a good energy. Like he has 2 red, 1 blue. That's definitely not what he wants to see.
Yeah, I can't believe he has 2 red right now. It's crazy. His hand must be really bad.
Mm-hmm.
Unless he, I don't know, maybe he went even harder on red than we expected, and he needs that red energy. Ooh. Oh, he probably sided in these cards too. I don't think we saw these on his side either. That's another good side deck card.
Yeah, we didn't see these. Yeah, it's good.
Ooh. Alright, so they're both at floor, but he's going to flip soon. Huh, so Vegeta actually no, they're pretty even, because he's going to have to use one as energy. More blockers. Okay, that's good.
We also know that he also has a counter in hand. He still has a counter in hand that he got from the first reveal from Ginyu, and so he has like essentially 3 ways in the board, like 2 on board, 1 in hand to stop this Vegeta from attacking. It's a big deal.
So it looks like Vegeta's going to end up coming out on top of him on cards, because once he awakens he'll be at 9. So he'll have the card advantage. He'll play an energy. Ginyu does have a little bit better board presence. Nothing too crazy. But the thing is that he'll be able to get to the later game and still feel comfortable, hopefully, to play his 4 or 5 drops without having to be scared about tapping out.
Yeah, I think Vegeta player just has to, like, if he's going to put pressure, I feel like he can't. He doesn't need a critical this turn. Like, he needs to just like attack into these blockers and kind of start pinging them off as best he can. He needs to get another threat on board too. Yeah,
for sure. He definitely needs. If he can get one of those, because I think it's gonna be, he's gonna be hard to play any of his 4 or 5 drops right now. It's still kind of early for them because he doesn't want to get close to tapping out, especially against a Vegeta player that plays the way he plays. But if you can get the Gotenks out, still have 2 energy up, and put pressure with Gotenks will slowly start turning cards into his favor.
Mm-hmm. There you go. He actually didn't whiff this time,
he finally
third
pulled
time's
one.
a charm. Nice. Gets a Goku. Nice if you got a 2-drop Goku here. Or a 3-drop.
Well, here are all of his 1-drops. They're all coming out to play now.
Yeah. Here we go.
I wonder what he sided. I wonder what he sided out for this, right? It could be the Bulma Whis.
It looks like Bulma's. Yeah, I haven't seen those at all. I haven't seen them in energy or mana. Well, one thing I would really like to see is Eddie, if he loses this game, to go back to just the mono blue version. I think
for sure.
It's a lot smoother.
Champa line search for the double. Yeah, the Champa being able to search for those double strikes is crazy. That's why some of the cards that can search for certain cards, like Avenging Frieza, can search for their 10k combo cards and nobody else can. That's I like that a lot. And yeah, certain cards that can just search specific type of cards. It's really nice. And him being able to search out that double strike 10k is really nice. Although I don't know, it feels like he doesn't need it. It feels like he draws into them anyways.
Yeah, because his other one drops this, like, thins his deck out so much that he's he's very likely to have drawn. He did take a life though.
Whoa.
This is critical.
He's still playing that game.
Yeah. Seems very ambitious to me.
Oh, he jumped up to 9 cards too. Didn't see that. Oh, I guess he swung and took a life. Okay.
So it's 9-6. Still ahead.
Yeah, I'm surprised he took the lead the lead here with those cards. So easily, that is. Because he has a better board presence now and more cards. And he's only sacrificed 1 life.
Okay, so we have another 15k coming in. 15k coming in. I think this is tough for him. Because if he lets it go through and he just like goes off again in combos and like takes 2 life, then he's like almost dead. Like you just have to block here.
Yeah, you always have to be worried about those double
negate.
strikes.
Like, negate wouldn't be too bad here either. Yeah, I'd probably just negate here, and that way you know, because negate's not going to be very good next turn. Because he's probably going to evolve to Super Saiyan 3, and then you have like you have to deal with the double striker, so you want to maybe keep your blockers from one of those attacks, or the triple attacker.
Tough call. Yeah, because I can. Although if he does, well, if he does decide to give it double strike, he does tap out with 3 life. So unless his 9 cards are a bunch of 0 cost combo cards, he could be in trouble.
It's true. It's true. That's possible. He just like if he does give a double strike, he just plays out like Go Tanks and attacks for 25.
Yeah.
That's a bunch.
This is the mind games of the game. He could just be trying to bait out some more cards. Could just be a simple attack that, you know, if your opponent decides to combo off a card, they just lose 1 card and that's good enough for you.
Yeah, there you go. Just use that card. I think this is a simple negate though. I would snap negate this, I think, and then just move on.
He says no negates. Now let's see, was this a simple attack or is this going to be a double strike?
It's true. Lord does have a good point. You know, he could just combo with Sensu being here and then leave more open. It's true.
No negates, no blocks. So comes the combo. Let's see if he has it. Now does Eddie play into this or just let this one slide?
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see what he does here. Still thinking. I feel like he didn't expect this attack to go through. I feel like he was like, I'm going to get our block.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's exactly what he says.
Wasn't expecting Cam. That was the game plan, coach. Yeah, because if he did throw a negate or threw something like that, it is nice to make them waste some cards when you weren't expecting to do anything. TS Chomper Range Allo. TS. What's TS stand for?
Triple strike.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
At that 6 cost. Triple strike.
Yeah, he did whiff a lot in this game. But he did still somehow manage to get back the lead, so that's what Vegeta does.
She is strong. I mean, he's still up cards. It just feels like the Guinea's always like a couple turns behind.
Yeah, and that's where objection really comes into play, I feel.
Because I feel like if he tries to go in right now, because he could play out like Go Tanks and then like attack in and like try to pressure the Vegeta with Go Tanks, and if it goes through, then he can attack with his Ginyu and try to end the game. But it's just like, if that just fails, like if you just like negate, then you just like lose. It's just like, it's so tough. It's such a tough matchup, I think, for Ginyu. I actually feel like this might be a little bit more in Vegeta's favor than I originally expected.
Yeah, at
least I knew it was
this
close, but
At least this Vegeta build, I think, against Vegeta hand destruction, because that game that game, those decks let you go a little bit to turn 5, 6, 7, and that's where Ginyu really shines, being able to play his threats, Cold Blast your threats, Crush Ball your threats. But the way this Vegeta deck plays, you're right, his leader is the main threat, and yeah, and Vegeta inherently giving you the card advantage is gonna make it a lot harder for this Ginyu, because he has a lot of dead cards, right? Because those Crusher Balls and Cold Balls don't really come into play, but not as frequently as you'd like, I think.
Right. Let's see. This is 15,000 to 15,000 Ginyu into Vegeta. I expect him maybe just a combo here, just like, you know, use a Boo to stop it. We'll see what he wants to do. I mean, he could just like do some combo action here, but like again, he really can't. If he plays out like a, you know, a 10,000, a 10,000 card, then he's like essentially saying, I'm going to try to go all in. Because in my opinion, against this deck, you can't afford to be aggressive against the Vegeta deck unless you're going for game.
Yeah.
You know, because if you invest and you try to kill him, you drop some zero costs, some Dodoras here, and try to like put pressure on Vegeta, and he just like, you know, stops it, or even if he just takes it. And then you lose, you know, it's like, it's a big deal. I mean, sorry, then you don't have anything to finish the game off with, and like you just essentially just lose.
Is this a normal? No negates. I don't know if he combo. I wonder how much he would combo if he's going to combo anything here. It would be nice to get him down to 2 life, which Eddie does seem like when he plays, he doesn't care if he's at 1 or 2, he just crits himself like crazy.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to mind.
I feel like Eddie's just trying to bait him to throw some more combo cards. I feel like he's gonna be. I think Vegeta's gonna be happy to take this.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I don't hate this play, but I think this play is saying, you know, I'm trying to kill you this turn.
I guess, well, in doing so though, it like just leaves Vegeta, so Vegeta can't just easily just throw his Boo to stop it. Cause that's the worst, when it's like, you know, you swing, you want to try putting a point of damage, but it's like, oh, I'll just Boo this.
Yeah, I mean, right now for him to stop it, he has to use a card out of his hand. I mean, he can't use both the cards in his hand, right? Yeah. Like, I mean, he can't use both of the cards on field, so.
And that's what makes Goku, the starter deck Goku, so good. Those 20k swings, they make quite the difference.
I'll tell you what, it might be a good card in the sideboard for this this deck, and it's actually a little cheeky, I guess, but you could like essentially run the double striking card yourself and put on your Gotenks, your 3-drop Gotenks, and then really pressure Vegeta that way. Yeah. So this is gonna be a Super Saiyan Gotenks coming out. Here we go. Tapping probably a blue and a yellow, in my opinion. Yeah, because you still know he has that negate in hand, so. He's actually going into this next round pretty strong, the Ginyu player. He has a double striker. These are going to put a lot of pressure on Vegeta here, and Vegeta probably isn't able to stop. I mean, it isn't going to be able to put enough pressure to win the game next turn.
Yeah, and we haven't seen any like Beerus's or kill cards to get rid of this Gotenks, so yeah, this Gotenks is going to put on a lot of pressure here. Because I don't think
Eddie always crits. That's right, he does. He always.
Yeah, he crits himself. Okay, so he's in gate, but it's still a card out of his hand. But yeah, I don't know if he'll be able to come back at this Gotenks and take him off board. Well, I'm trying to think of what he has that could even hit a 25k without having to combo his own cards. Yeah, so they're pretty even actually. So he plays his energy, so they have even life, even cards. They both have 7 cards in hand, 3 cards life. Vegeta will get 1 more when he attacks. He'll probably lose 1 more though when he plays something. And Ginyu has 3 cards on board, which was 1. So Ginyu's actually ahead here, depending how this turn plays out.
Yeah, he might be going to get Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is pretty weak to Cold Bloodlust or a Crusher Ball.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's still a good threat. Nice. 2 drop. I mean 3 drop. 2 evolve. That's another good little play. You can get another little threat in.
Drop, untap 1. Yeah. Oh, I like what I didn't like. I hated that Vegeta didn't have any search cards for it's like to search for his yeah, for anything like the 1 drops can top 7 whatever. But and then now they're coming out with that Goku. That's basically like Assailant Vegeta, the 3 drop crit.
Yes,
and he can be searched by his 1 drop. It's like what? Vegeta definitely needs a search if Goku gets that. Come on.
Yeah, I'm hoping that there'll be a red, that one of the red cards spoiled will be a red Vegeta search. So kind of put Vegeta search in red, and then I like to see it, the Vegeta search, but make it top 3 and it's any Vegeta.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, because this Goku can only search blues.
Right.
It is top 7. Vegeta, yeah. He does.
He does.
I really like the way the show's going right now. I really hope Vegeta has a bigger role than just, you know, fighting off the side guys. I really hope he has a key role in winning this tournament, or not winning, but at least doing something good.
See ya. Yeah, the show's in a good spot. I'm actually really enjoying it.
Wow, he man,
he did crit.
Yeah, Eddie crit again. He's relentless with those crits. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of smart. I mean the crit is, we don't know what's in his hand, so but like it's very possible that he's putting threats out. He's always getting another card up.
I'm surprised he gets away with it so easily. Like whenever I see opponents using Vegeta like that, I'm like, really? You're critting? Thanks, buddy. You know, like I'm always so happy when they crit, but the way Eddie's playing it, it's like when he crits, he feels like he's so far ahead.
So he countered the Goku.
Yeah, I don't think he wants any of these attacks to come through. Any attack comes through and he throws a double strike on it and can't be able to combo off. It's gonna be quite scary.
Yeah, I feel like the reason, I mean, like in my opinion, the reason why he negated there was because he has a he's planning on ending the game next turn, right? He wants to be able to stay with at least 1 life, so he can probably use his life to double strike.
Yeah, and he's in a good spot to end the game at 25k double strike when your opponent has 2 life. Although I feel like Eddie's going to be prepared for it. I unless Eddie sided his Jaykoza, he should. I feel like he has some.
Yeah, I know it's definitely possible that he just even has like 2 negates in hand, or wish I could see how many cards.
Eddie has 8 cards in hand right now.
Yeah, I mean like, and so he has 21 cards in his deck.
Oh, 20, yeah.
So like, and he's only played 1. He's only played 1 negate, I think. So pretty good chances that he has at least 1 negate in his hand. I'm really surprised that he took that crit. I mean, I'm not that surprised. It's like that's Eddie's strategy, is just crit every turn. But
yeah,
I mean, if you don't take that life, then you're in a pretty good spot the next turn, because you can take one of the double strike hits and get 2 more cards in your hand.
Thinking on who to attack. Yeah, because I feel like there's no point of him attacking. Oh, I'm gonna say Ginyu unless he can game him somehow, but I don't think he can. So it'll be really hard for him to to get game here unless he throws some sense to be nonsense out there.
Yeah, it's true. He could. He could like double strike. Let's see.
Yeah,
double strike Sensu. You have to at least play 2 Sensus, I think.
Yeah. Or even just do another, if he gets us even off 1 Sensu being double strike and then have his Boo finish off.
That'd be awesome. The Boo coming in, he's the hero we need.
Oh, it was negated, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, it was negated. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So here we go. Can't imagine him doing too much here. There's got to be. I think these are the turns where Eddie feels like he usually ends the game too. That was a wise play. Oh, yeah, we'll see what he has.
It's still 5 to 8 cards. It just cracks me up how many cards Vegeta always seems to have in his hand. No matter what he does, it just seems like
I'm surprised he hasn't gotten depleted at all. Well, he has, but like not by much. A lot of his cards do replace themselves though, so I guess we'll see. So they're pretty even on cards though, because but when he attacks, he'll go up to 7, and he has an extra life. So they're pretty even on cards. He has a 25k double striker. Oh, this is weird.
Who's that 5 land?
I wonder if he needs to play an energy hero.
Yeah, I think he definitely has to play an energy, but I'm just trying to figure out. Like he needs to play a blue energy. I think that way he has access to like Beerus and.
But then if he Beerus is like gets rid. Well, I guess he already played 2 counters, so. Oh, he got rid of his Sensu. Sensu could have came in clutch. Alright, in this situation, I feel like Sensu being near the end game it's quite a clutch card, so I'm surprised he threw that away.
Me too, but like I said, I think he needs a second blue. That way he has everything open. I think he has everything live. He can play every card in his deck now. I'm not sure if Sensu Beam was the right one to put down as your blue, but that might be the only one he has in hand.
Yeah, that's true. But then again, if he plans on Beerusing this turn, those blue would get tapped anyways, and he wouldn't be able to Sensu.
Sure.
Now, I wonder if he does. I wonder if he takes his own life here to give himself the double.
Yep, he did. So that means he's coming in. Now, if this is the strategy. He's going to play Beerus. He needs to play Beerus now. That way he can kill the Boo.
Well, if he doesn't negate this, he might be able to just dump his hand and
no negate.
Combo it away. But we'll see.
See, this is his plan. Sensu Bean seems so good in that situation.
Yeah. Unless he can dump all 7, but I think I might have attacked with my. Oh, actually, I don't even know, because that Gotenks, that 25k. Because I wonder if he is going. Yeah, see, I wonder if he can dump his hand and throw Gotenks out there too. Because I think if he keeps Gotenks for attack, I think Vegeta will save 1 negate for that and just stop his attack. So I feel like if you can attack with his Gotenks first to get that 25k through to see if he negates, because if he doesn't negate, then you at least know that you can.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
Unless he has another double striker.
I do love my Sensu Beans, guys. It's my favorite card.
Oh yeah, playing a second Gotenks would be nice.
There's just so many cool little tricks you can do with that card. And it's still a fantastic defensive card too. It's great against like Vados and.
Yeah, if he did keep that, if he had a Gotenks and a Sensu right now, that would have been really nice play. Plays a Gotenks for 3, gets a Sensu out there, unlocks another one, plays 4-drop Beerus or something like that, and unlocks a lot of potential. God damn, this is tough. I wonder what he has in his hand. I wonder what he's thinking.
I just can't wait to see Eddie just drop his entire hand here in a second and just be like, I don't die ever.
Yeah, I don't think he's. Yeah, I feel like he's not where he just will have a bunch of Jacos in hand. Bounce back a bunch of stuff. Probably has a bunch of 10k combo cards. He does have 8 cards to defend himself, but he only has 2 energy. So how many 10ks can he really get off with that? Because I think he plays more 5-drops too anyways, the 0-drop combos, so... So let's say he has... Let's math it out. Let's say he has 10-10. That's 6
No
cards.
combo. That's interesting because he can just boo.
Boo, yeah. I would have just... I would at least comboed my boo, yeah.
Right. And that puts you both to 7 cards. Interesting.
Very interesting. Because if he just has like a negate lined up for this Gotenks, and you can't play anything else. This is game 2 right now.
Yeah, because maybe you just go all in at this point. I mean, I'm not sure. We don't know what's in his hand.
You know I can just boo, right? I guess he does, and I guess got that boo off. Now if he no negates this, I think he should. Oh, okay. Now this could be a situation where you just.
Yeah, you just go in. Yeah, I think he just like snap, just like.
25, 30, 40, 45. He went to 4. Oh, no.
What card is this going to be? Beerus?
Beerus.
50.
Oh, he did have another Sensu. I wonder if he keeps dumping or if he...
Yeah, I think you just go in right here. I would probably go all in and then like... I think I don't know. It's so tough. I think you have to go in. I think you have to. But like with the cards in his hand, I mean, it's very. He probably has like a negate and maybe a threat.
He has Jackos for sure, 100%.
You think he has Jackos?
I think he definitely. I don't. It doesn't seem like he's scared. And he's gonna Jacko at least one thing. He'll have a couple 10k combos. There's one. 65 isn't that big of a number. He has to hit what, 70?
65 isn't. That's not an Eddie number.
Yeah, it's a doable number with 8 cards in hand. Although he only has 2 energy, so maybe it's not as doable as we think.
Right.
But then the big thing too, if he does have to dump a lot of this, he will lose a lot of his cards, right? So, thus giving him less pressure to put back. Because if you can make him dump his hand for this, then because he did save 3 cards in his hand, and he sells all of his energy up, so. Who knows?
He's at 15, 25, 35. So he's like halfway there.
Still has 8 cards in hand. That's ridiculous. Still like 8 cards in hand. And he needs to dump 4 more 10Ks at least. So that's gonna lose 4 more cards from his hand. Or Jacko.
There's Jacko, so you do the Beerus, yeah, definitely. It's 40 to 55.
It's like I understand popping that Beerus because it's the 10k, but I wonder if he has a counter hand so that he can throw his 10k back down. Because if he can throw that Beerus back down and swing, he still has a couple more combo cards.
That's true.
But he must have another counter in his hand, 6 cards. He needs to throw down at least 2 more cards. Bring him down to 4. One has to be at least a counter to stop a Beerus if Beerus were to income.
Oh, it's a double shake card. That means he's on the ropes. It's 55, 55.
He's gonna be down to 4 cards after he does this. They'll both be at 4 cards with 2 life left.
That Beerus is gonna come back. Yes, sir.
Until the end of the combo? No, you get to draw them right away. The second you combo him, you draw the card. So he's
the Beerus? Are you talking about the 0 cost combo card?
Yeah.
Yeah, you draw immediately when you play them, yeah, guys. So you're right, he could play Beerus out right here and just go for the old Winarooski.
Yeah, and he does still have 3 more cards to potentially combo. However, if he has that 1 negate, then could be disastrous because he's gonna tap out. He would tap out his blue for that, which could be scary unless he doesn't have negate anyways. If you could play another Gotenks here, that would be nice.
I think right now he's trying to decide. Okay, so my opinion, what's in his hand right now is he has a Beerus, he has a blue counter in his hand, and then probably like a Cold Bloodlust and like X other card or Crusher Ball or whatever. I think he's thinking, okay, I can tap my mana, tap my stuff, play my Beerus out. If I do that, my counter's dead, and these other 2 cards in my hand are dead, and so I'm just gonna die if he has anything to stop it.
Yeah.
I think that's what's making him kind of like struggle to decide what he wants to do. He's like, I either just go for it, but I have like dead cards in hand, so like if he has anything, I lose.
Yeah, because Eddie's gonna have 7 cards on his turn. Basically, he's gonna draw a card, most likely take a life, and when he attacks, get a 7. So he'll have 7 cards to deal that last 2 damage. Beerus comes. Does he have it? Does that blue get tapped?
I think he has.
No negates.
I think he literally has nothing to combo with. I literally think it's counter, 2 yellow cards, 2 yellow extras in his hand, and he's just like, that's why he didn't want to do this. So he plays Jocko, goes to 20.
Huh? Oh, he might have had a Sensu Bean earlier. Oh yeah, he had one of those Sensu Beans earlier out. Yeah, sometimes that's hard. It's hard to remember that they played that in one of those big Lipa combos.
Sure.
Yeah, that's why usually people just leave their Sensus out so people can remember. But yeah. Uh-oh.
Not looking too good. Sensu Bean coming back.
So if he has a cold Bloodlust Crusher Ball, actually never mind. He probably has the red Champa in his hand.
I mean,
give him double strike.
I honestly think that like Ronnie's hand is literally blue counter, and then
that sucks though if it is because he doesn't have the blue for it.
Right.
But we'll see. He got rid of his counter.
I think that's why he was struggling so hard to figure out, like, to make that play.
Yeah. Takes life just 4. He's gonna have 5 cards here to push for the win.
Might have green counter though.
GG.
Good game, brother. What's in his hand?
Oh. Make that mistake. That's true.
Crap! I can't see what I'm typing.
He's.
Oh, I nailed it! Yes!
Wow, nice.
I knew it.
Counter Crusher, Cold Blast. Yeah, I wonder if he should have bothered playing that Beerus. But then because he counters 1 attack, he has 2 of those, of course. Jeez.
I knew that's what was in his hand.
And he still had 2 of those. He had all 4 of his Piccolos. That's crazy.
Seeing that in his hand, man. I don't know. First of all, I don't know if you put Sensu Bean if you put Sensu Bean in the energy that turn. But I think with what's in his hand right there, I think you just pass turn. You counter the Vegeta attack, and then you have to still. I don't know. I guess you just because like do you lose to the 2?
The 2 guys that are out there, yeah, for sure. That's a 90k.
Because you get a card. Like what's in his life? If one of his life's another counter, right?
Yeah, he had all 4 of his Piccolos. He had
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because like those can't kill you. So you have Sensu Bean now, and like what's the other life? I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah, that's not his life.
Well, he had the 2 red Champas.
Oh, for double strike is what you're saying?
Yeah.
So he does get a counter maybe, from his life. It's just so tough because you got to think like. I guess he just kills you because you can counter the Vegeta attack, and then I guess you take double strike from the So I guess you're dead.
Yeah, he needed to have 2 counters and then Crusher Ball anything that came out.
Right.
But he did not have it. Congrats to Eddie Saint Hillary Hill. I don't know. Eddie Saint Hillary. I don't know how to say it.
We've got heck of names here. I'll tell you for sure. Congratulations, Eddie. That was awesome.
Yeah, congratulations, Eddie. Eddie is the winner of one of our 4 promo cards. What do you choose? Hopefully Eddie's on the channel. Can you hear me, Eddie? If you can hear me, Eddie, he went full Eddie, won the tournament. Hillier. But yeah, so he won the tournament. He gets his choice of one of the 4 promo cards that we opened on our YouTube channel. Let's see what he decides he wants to take. And then and Roshana Shash gets the 4 other booster packs. Let's see what he chooses. Which promo would you like? I can hear you. Oh, Eddie Saint Hilaire. I'm the worst at pronouncing names. But yeah,
Me too. I'm so Fresh Prince of Hilaire.
Yeah, he went full Eddie, won the tournament. So yeah, he has a choice between Clan of Terror Mecha Frieza. We have Light of Hope Trunks. I really hope this card comes into play just because of that new Trunks. I like that new Trunks.
Yeah, I do too.
Energy Attack Trunks, the small boy. And we got our Forceful Strike Cell. I wonder if the Cell will be in play with the new Cell Leader. It's okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that Cell promo is much better than it was, you know, before the Cell stuff was released.
Yeah, for sure. Are we doing a post-tourney match between hosts?
Tell you what, guys, I'm about to pass out. I'll tell you right now. A little tired.
Yeah, we're getting pretty late here, 2:30 a.m. But yeah, I'm sure I'll battle him on stream one of these days.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely do it though. We'll definitely, you know, at some point, you know, maybe we can do it this week or something. But we could definitely jump on, and you know, maybe next time Danny streams, I'll jump in the first like 30 minutes, and me and him can just talk and play a couple games and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll definitely play on stream, guys, for sure.
He's thinking between Frieza or Cell.
I don't think 2:30 in the morning would be the best time to do it though. I use the rest of my energy to guess what 3 cards was in his hand.
Do you have a Majin Buu promo? Yeah, if I did, that would be the promo you'd have to take.
Oh yeah, you'd be forced to take.
You'd be forced to take that one. Majin Buu killer. What do you guys think? He says Frieza or Cell. Cell would help him with the new set, but Frieza's just a good card overall. And yep, 3rd and 4th get 2 packs each. K1, you're one of the finalists, right? Or yeah, it was you. So yeah, just definitely just send me PM me. We'll PM me through talks, and we can I can get your info so I can mail you some products. Hopefully you don't live in, I don't know, Australia or something. I'll take so he's going for the Frieza.
Good point. That's what I would have picked. I like Frieza. That card's awesome.
Yeah, they're both great. I have 2 right now. So yeah, check out Pro Play Games for singles and decks. What is it? Pro Play Games, you guys. Check it out for some singles deck profiles. Thank you, Eddie, for playing in the tournament. Congratulations on your win. And yeah, we'll definitely talk online.